Hello, everybody. Here we are again, 360, another week going by. Things are flying, as you know. We all have a little bit to say, and if any updates do pop up, we will let you know from the company. I'm going to right now go check my YouTube channel, make sure it's okay. I'll turn it over to Red, then Chris, and I'll be back, and we'll get started.
Okay, hello everyone, how you doing? Good to be here once again on OnPassive 360 with my two favorite people in OnPassive, and that is Chris, hey Johnson, and my very good friend Marty Degamo. Not that Chris isn't my good friend, but I just thought I'd introduce him that way. Once again, we're here at 360. We've actually got some good updates as far as the ecosystem is concerned that many of you probably didn't know was there, and we're going to run through those. Marty's got some other updates and bits and pieces as well, and Chris is going to bring us up to date with what he's going to be been doing over the last couple of weeks as well. Things are moving along in OnPassive land, as we keep saying. Just because we haven't heard from corporate per se does not mean to say that work is not going on in the background, and I'm going to show you what work has been going on in the background that you guys probably didn't know about. Anyway, I'm going to head over to Chris now. He's going to say a few words, and then we'll go back to Marty. Chris.
Thank you very much, Mr. Red, Mr. Marty. I got my YouTube going, so hi, everyone on the YouTube. I do want to say a couple things real quick as they're messing with their YouTubes. I asked for prayers for a gentleman named Caesar, his wife, Karen. She's doing much better, and I got the most beautiful message in the world from Corinne Mikes. You know Corinne, she's just a perfect, beautiful, everything about her. She's nice. She left me a beautiful message. Her mom's surgery went great. You could hear it in Corinne's voice, how she sounds. And thank you for the prayers, guys. Keep reaching out for those prayers. And I figured why I'm here, why they're messing. Let me do the birthdays real quick, because there's a lot of them. All right, real quick. And if I say your name wrong, blame it on Marty. It's Trenish Rohit, happy birthday. Ashley Gunnar, happy birthday. MD or Muhammad Ray Maya, happy birthday. MD Muhammad Russell Hassan, happy birthday. Morgan Robert, happy birthday. Siddharth Desmahuki Hook. Oh man, I really killed that one. Happy birthday. And Stevie Hennard, family member of mine, happy birthday to you. Today is what I think is, I'm trying to find my Zoom. Wait. Boom. There we are. Today is a phenomenal day for me. I will get into it later. I woke up to all kind of surprises, and I'll let you know about that in a couple minutes. But Red, Marty, it's all yours. Did you give me thumbs up?
Thank you, Chris. Yep, I'm good. Thanks, Red, Chris. Yeah, a couple of things. As you know, it was a week ago Monday, we had our webinar, and they went over a lot of things that will be coming. I want to emphasize to everyone, I know that when 2 days go by, we already start going, I wonder what's going on, or is things still on track? Listen, unless there was a meeting I don't know about, everything's on track. It's still March, things are happening. The more we don't see them, the more things are happening. Trust me, we don't need to have a meeting every week. Or every day or every 2 days. We know what's going on. You either trust or you don't. If you do, then you should be fine. Believe what we see, believe what we heard, and a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? I mean, what have we seen in the last 8 months? If you can't see that and don't believe that, you believe nothing. You know, and there are people, like I said in my life, that just no matter what you show them or whatever you explain, they give you a reason why it can't be. And like that crazy thing I heard on TV, some lady said, the guy said a horrendous thing, and he said, do you still like this guy after he said that? She goes, well, he only said it. He didn't know it was on video. Well, no kidding. I mean, that's so dumb. Of course he said it because he didn't think it was on video, but he said it, okay? No, we're in a really good place. I have never, ever in my life, being online and offline, working either marketing online or off, by the way, since I was 25 years old, never, ever been anything near what we're in now. You either trust what you see or you don't. I believed it a long, long time. I don't need a stamp of approval every couple of weeks. I could care less. When things come out, I'm going to go boom, and I'm going to make a make a move. If it's a link, I'm going to share it. If it's something else, I'm going to talk about it. We just keep moving on, keep people motivated, and pay attention to the details. Like Red said, he's seen a couple things in there. You know, I went in the back office also and was talking to Red and Chris about how fast it is, and seems like things are a little more crisp, and you move from one thing to the other. I mean, it's quicker than the blink of an eye, and you can't beat that, okay? And beautiful, oh my God. The new website came out as usual, and I've never seen websites like we pump out every week. There's companies that go their whole lifetime with one website, and it doesn't even touch what we have. It doesn't even touch. You go to the website, you're going to look around just because you're going to say, wow, this is unbelievable. This is like space age, and it's only going to get better. And we know that. Where else have you heard a company say, you haven't seen nothing yet, and the next time we hear something, it's bigger than what we heard before? Never. Never. Every company I've ever have been in, it starts off with an anticipation of being great and goes downhill from there quickly, sometimes within 90 days. But at the end, it's nothing like I thought. It's worse than I thought. I've lost money and I've hurt other people on the way. Not intentionally, but that's part of the game. We are in something totally different. We got to let go of that. We got to stop thinking like we used to think. I had a mind of an MLM guy at one point. You know, I had the heart, not of one, but the mind of one. And when you get in here, you got to let that go. We don't do anything like any other company. You know, I hear people, when I was in a Fortune 500 company, I traveled around the world. Their whole scope and their whole strategy was, how much can we make? First thing out of their mouth. How much is that going to cost? Second thing out of their mouth. Those words don't even come out of Ashwipara. Never. But I'll tell you what, because of what he did and the way he's doing it, those things are definitely not going to be a problem. Definitely not going to be a problem, because people will go where they get a good deal. They're going to go where they think they're being treated fairly, and nobody trusts anybody now. You find out the horror stories. Oh, I don't understand how I look at an ad and that ad follows me all over the internet, because they're selling your technology to somebody else. They're selling not your technology, but your information. So you look up a TV, you see that TV every day. And then you buy it. If you buy it from the place you're at, they get a little piece of the pie. It's not a joke. It's just, that's what they do. That's how they operate. Ask isn't selling any of our information. If he did, he could make millions just with the information. Right now, millions. It's not who he is. It's not what we do. And we should know that. Listen, the youngest person as a founder has been in at least 9 or 10 months, right? In June, it's going to be a year. You should know what's going on. And if you don't, and you're asking people basic things, it's because you're lazy. Because all that information's there. And I'm telling you, if you truly believed, you would not treat this like a Boy Scout badge, okay? This is big. This business can be whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be. We owned a business, bagel shop. It's a nightmare. We work like mules and lost money, by the way. It's nothing like people say, oh, I wish I had my own business. Really? Well, how about having your own business where all of the hard stuff is done by somebody else? Everything. All the hard work is done by the company. You just go in and smile and set up a cash register and ching, 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 ching. You're selling products they made state of the art. You're sharing them with other people. You don't have to process anything. You just have to take what they call a commission from every sale. That's not hard. So all we got to do is just wait, be ready, watch what's going on, because while you're waiting for this big smoke to fire or something to blow up, a lot of little things are happening that you're not paying attention to. Be ready. Things are happening. Listen, the company doesn't tell us everything. You know why? Because a lot of founders cannot be trusted. I know that's going to break your eardrums, but a lot of founders are big mouthed. They say lies, they post lies, they add things that's not true. You may not like that, but you know who you are. If you're doing it, I don't care if you like it. But listen, another thing, if you're getting something that's you shouldn't be getting, or you're hearing something, tell the person, don't send that to me again. You should delete it. That goes back to news. Somebody finds something that happened in Dubai. Oh, look what I found. Look what I found. What are you, freaking 12? You didn't find anything. It's going on in Dubai because that's where it's supposed to be going on. We should wait until the company professionally says, we're having a meeting. We want to show you something. Then it's for us to see it. They will tell us how to talk about it so that when we bring it out to people, we don't hurt the company. They're strategic on every move they make. Okay? Everything they make. Just because we don't understand it doesn't mean it's not happening or it doesn't make sense. It's not going to make sense to most of us. We are not marketers and people that strategize on every content they get. Everything going on, they analyze it and see what it does, when to say it, how to say it, what time of day to say it, how many words to use, what size video, what images to put in. It's not just flipping a quarter in the air. There's a lot of stuff behind it. We either trust that or let it go. Don't try to get ahead of it. Don't try to hype up the company. Listen, I've said this before. If you go to an average person and tell them what's going on in this company, they're not going to believe you. Flat out. You're full of crap. We own two floors in the Burj Khalifa. We have our name on a train station and over 1 million people a day. We have, yeah, right, thanks. Get out of my house. You have to dumb it down already. So why hype something that doesn't need to be hyped? Really, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, most people do the right thing and whatever. But if you see something and you hear something, and you look at something and the guy's making promises, say something to him. Don't be nasty. Say, look, I don't want to see that. That's not good for the company. It's not good for me. Yeah, but don't you care? Yeah, I care. When the company says, Marty, look at what we're doing. This is how we can talk about it. Okay, good enough for me. I don't need to jump the gun. I'm not proving anything. Do the right thing. Let's be what we're supposed to be. But don't whine because we don't hear every detail. You know why? Because a lot of us don't play by the right game and we run our mouth. We say the wrong thing. We show the wrong thing. We brag about something. We brag about numbers and then we throw the word founder on it. Come on. It's not helping anybody. So think about before you do something. It's not a big hurry. Let the company do everything professionally. We sit back and hear it. And when we're told, in fact, I don't even say stuff I'm 99.9% sure it's right. I would rather have Ash come back and say, no, go fix that. It's really this. Then say something and he comes back and says, oh, you shouldn't have said that. Okay, so we're very cautious. Usually if any one of us three say it, we've talked about it and really, really try to tell you exactly what we can say. It's not about what we know. A lot of things you kind of know, but it's better just to wait. So we're all three of us asking you to do the same thing. And don't feed anybody that's doing the wrong thing. If somebody's doing the wrong thing and you keep accepting it from them, they're going to keep doing it. Don't even mess with them. No, okay, I don't want to hear it. You don't want to see this? No, I'll see it when I need to see it. It's not a big deal. Anyway, I am done. And Red's going to give you a lot more fun stuff to talk about. Yeah. And here's Red.
Thanks very much, Marty. Great words. And I concur with everything you're saying. Yeah, let's stick with the program and what we know rather than what we perceive we know. Okay, so actually I've got some good things to share with you today as far as the ecosystem is concerned. And you can look at this whilst you're listening to me if you want to. It's just a couple of things that I've seen that might be of big help to you. Now, the first one I want to bring to your attention is when you log into your ecosystem, you'll see the My Contacts list on the first dashboard page. It's underneath where Marketplace, wallets, users, subscribers, orders, favorites, ticket status, and My Contacts right at the bottom there. Now, if you click on My Contacts, this is obviously if you have people already in your organization which you pre-built when that founder's position was open. This is where the My Contacts will be. there as well as in your team users as well. The two sort of are in between the two. But the reason I'm highlighting my contacts is because it gives you a lot of information straight up on the screen. Now, it gives the person's name. It also gives the O-mail. This is a very handy and easy way of seeing if somebody has migrated correctly, because if they haven't got an O-mail there, then the likelihood, I'm not saying definitely, but the likelihood is that they haven't migrated correctly. And next to it, you'll see there is an alternative email next to that name. And you can also just drop them an email or even phone them because their phone numbers are on there as well, just to ask them the question: have you migrated correctly? Do you need any help, etc., etc. So that's one thing that I wanted to bring up as a really easy and handy way of contacting somebody if you need to contact them, but also to see if they have migrated. Now, I'm not saying that everybody who hasn't got an O-mail has not migrated, because I do know there is a lot of people who have migrated correctly, but they still can't have access to O-mail. This is going to be fixed, guys. Okay, so do not worry at this stage if you haven't got access to O-mail, or it won't let you register for O-mail. They have got a fix in place, and we will be notified when that has been implemented. The next thing is something I found today looking around. Again, you can all go with me on this one. So if you log into your ecosystem and you go to your top right-hand corner of your ecosystem, it'll have your name, a picture, and also a drop-down box. At the bottom of that drop-down box, you'll see there is a thing called User Manual, a complete guide. I want you all to have a little click on that, okay? And box the user manuals. Now, remember back in the day when people prior to the ecosystem, we were all saying, is the company going to help us understand the products, what they do, how they're going to work, and all the rest of it? And we have been saying from word go, of course the company are going to do it. They're going to give us literature. They're going to give us videos. You've already seen some of the videos in your ecosystem of orientation of how to go around it. This, guys, is the concise manual. You've got every single product which is in that ecosystem there right at the moment. That is a manual on the ecosystem itself, a manual on O-mail, a manual on O-Chat, and a manual on O-Net. Each one is extremely packed full of information. You have to download it, but that's very easy. You just click on the icon, it'll say download, and once you've downloaded it, for instance, the OnPassive ecosystem manual is 155 pages long. O-Net is 110 pages long. O-Chat is 42, and O-mail is 99. All of these come in a PDF version, and all of these will help you to understand that product from cover to cover. It will tell you exactly what to do and how to do it, all in very easy steps. It's got an address book at the front of it, and if you want to go straight to the thing that you need to know how to do it, you can just go directly to that from the index at the front of it. Now, I want to talk about O-Chat, and the reason I want to talk to you about O-Chat is because many of you are struggling with raising a ticket in the ecosystem. O-Chat is the area that you need to go to be able to raise a ticket in the ecosystem. And if you download the manual, okay, it's actually got its own very little section, okay, of how to raise a ticket. In the contents, it will say there, raising a ticket, funnily enough, or how to raise a ticket. You can click that and it will tell you exactly how to raise a ticket within the chat area. Now, where is O-Chat in your ecosystem? It's that little round robot-y thing that follows you all over the place, okay, that you can move around. That is what O-Chat is. So in combination with O-Chat, okay, and the user manual, you should be able to go and raise a ticket in your ecosystem if you want to. Obviously, as founders, you can still raise a ticket through the profile section in your back office, which is O-Founders, if you wish to. But I recommend everybody download these manuals, stick them on your computer, and at your leisure, you can read all those pages. Why am I telling you to do this? Because it is knowledge, guys. It will help not only you be able to navigate professionally and properly of the ecosystem, so you don't have to ask people, how do you do this? How do you do that? It's all there, written down for you to read. If it is not in your language, okay, you can take that PDF and you can stick it into Google Translate and it will translate it word for word for you. So you will be able to understand it. Is it coming in multiple languages? Yeah, it will be in the future. But this is just coming out now so that it'll help you guys to be able to navigate, okay, each of the products that we see right now in the ecosystem. I can't wait to see how many pages O-Connect's going to be, by the way, because if O-Net is 111 pages, O-Connect's going to be, I think it's going to be 3 series of books, a trilogy. I think that's how long it's going to be going on for. But anyway, I thought I'd bring that to the table for you. It's something I spotted. I think it is an extremely good use of information for you guys out there to find out more about your ecosystem. I keep going back to saying the same thing time and time again. This is your business. It is your duty to know your business inside and out. And that means spending time knowing your ecosystem, spending time knowing each of your products, because at the end of the day, and I've said at the end of the day, well done, Chris, for spotting that, it is knowledge. The more knowledge that you have about your business and your products, when anybody asks you about it, you will have the answer for it. It's all there in black and white for you to read. There will be videos as well. We've got some already. There's going to be more as we move forward. But right now, I think this is a fantastic ad as far as information is concerned. And as Marty said before, the company don't have to tell us everything, guys. We've been told we will see things in our back office. They will just appear without anybody saying. This is one of them that I bet many of you haven't even seen before. Go and take a look, download it, and enjoy. Chris Johnson, it's all yours.
Thank you, Red. Excellent. Excellent, man. That's something I didn't even know. So Red does keep us very updated when new things pop in that office, and it just helped a lot of people out, I think. Marty, your words of wisdom are always great. You know, we always come on here. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to say? And of course, I leave the intelligent stuff to my brothers here about the products. And, you know, my main thing is, bless. I want to give just a brief thing on that. And then I want to talk a little bit about some things. I woke up this morning with oh my God, just love pouring in for William and the kids. He sent me all kind of videos, which I'll show the videos later. He's got the kids holding up signs. Thank you, Ash. Reading, singing, dancing, and that's what it's all about for me. So I want you guys to understand something. I am pushing something I believe in 100%. When I see no bless, I really was blown away. Like, wow, look what we can do. Look what we can do. All of us have this opportunity. And as soon as the apples start flowing in, we say, you're all going to have an opportunity to do bless. So, you know, sometimes my head floats a little when I get on the internet. And I came across a guy, I'm not going to say his name right now, but I thought he was really good. He's a political figure in the UN, I think. I really liked what he had to say. And he said this, in the world today, there's 2,775 billionaires with a net worth of $13.1 trillion. Now, I don't know if you guys realize how much a trillion. Most of you can't put your hands on a billion, but those individuals, the 2,775 billionaires, have a total net worth of $13.1 trillion. And he went on to say that, do you realize that these 2,775 individuals could make a huge impact on humanity if that wealth was shared? Now, I'm not saying you went out and you build a business, you have a right to give the money whoever you want. He said something very comical to me, and I thought it was funny. Actually, I laughed pretty hard. He said, the 3 billionaires that are trying to get in space, I wish you guys would all go up in space, just leave your money down here, because we can do a lot of good with it. And what I'm saying is the outpour for the Seeds Academy and William and those beautiful kids and the teachers, they're not billionaires that are donating money. These are individuals who are middle class, maybe lower, maybe really have nothing, throw in $1, everything they got. That is the beautifulness of OnPassive and Oh Bless. We have individuals, which this was really a good test run, I think, from the founders, the angels that we built up over the last 3 years, and the outpouring every day. I'm not going to give you a total to the end of the day, but today was a really good one so far. I woke up to it during the night. People are flooding in money. Why? Because people care. Why? Because there's a lot of people in this family right now, and I call OnPassive a family, that grew up in this situation where maybe they had to walk a couple hours to school. They had no electricity. They had no plumbing. The donations that are all flooding in, all right, are going to get these kids all this stuff. And William shares it every day with those kids. He's got workers doing things that I thought, oh my God, where's the machinery? Where's the tools? It's all by hand, and it's coming out so beautiful. So yeah, I do appreciate everyone that's walked into this and said, I want to help. I have individuals that say, Chris, I can't afford. That's okay. Man, prayers. I said it doesn't have to be a monetary. William loves prayers too. All right. He actually absolutely loves that. And yes, people saying, is that all you're going to talk about? Here, let me say it bluntly. You damn right. That's all I'm going to talk about, because I got two brothers next to me that talk about OnPassive, the products. I'm talking about the main product and what it's doing and what you've done before it's even went to town. All right. It's amazing. This is what OnPassivians, if that's even a word, I think I said it right, Red, for goodness sake there, are doing. Individuals. This isn't everyone from Michigan. I had people donate. Polly Cherry just sent a sticker, a super sticker right now. Thank you very much. I'm blown away by that. That's what I'm saying. I got people sending me Venmo, Cash App, you name it. I got them mailing me checks. All right. This is the outpouring of what OnPassive and O-Bless has done to people. It's turned people around and realize, wow, look what we're going to do for this little village in Rwanda, Africa. Imagine what we're going to do for the world when people start actually earning a residual income. And I'm going to keep pushing that because I believe in it. Well, it's one step of many that are to come that we're going to help individuals out. And I do have quite a few people ask me, can you help here? Right now, I am concentrating on that school. All right. And when we get our links, which my personal opinion is soon, okay, soon, other things are going to be created through O-Bless to help people out, including yourself with maybe one of your accounts to help out something that you've always wanted to, because it's going to be a lot, guys. One account, my opinion, you've heard Mike Ellis say this, all you need is one account. Imagine what one account is going to do for an organization like an orphanage or a food kitchen or a church. People that help out people everywhere. It's going to be an amazing, amazing thing. I don't want to ever sound political, and sometimes I do, but the world right now is in a crisis with banks, all kind of things. The problem is money in the past, many, God knows how many years, it's not been represented in the right way. And I'll give you an example. The UN budget is $3 billion. New York City, $100 billion. There's something wrong with that. The people up there, they don't know how to allocate the money. I believe this, my heart. I know how to allocate money to charities. I know Ash Mafar and the legal team, especially with Syria and Turkey, what they did, I thought was phenomenal. Actually, it put me in tears when I saw that. I couldn't even say nothing. All right. The biggest thing that we're going to help is we're going to make sure the right people that need help get the fundings they need to educate them and teach them so they can get on their feet and start doing this. That's the greatest thing about O-Bless. So if you're mad at me because I keep pushing O-Bless so hard, please be mad at me, because I love when people are mad at me because I'm trying to do the right thing. And I believe every one of you understand that. So on that note, and Wilton Bright said, happy birthday Monday. If I don't see your birthday on Facebook, guys, I really don't know. You can always send me a message. Hey, it's my birthday. I'll scream it out. I love doing that. But everyone that's donated from $1 to $500 to $1,000, my heart is with you. God's heart, you definitely are a God-fearing person. All right. And prayers, and I'll say this again. Here's a prayer I say. God, please, I pray for people to have an abundant amount of life, abundant amount of money to help individuals out, because life would be so good. But when people really see O-Bless around the world, it's going to turn people just like it turned all of us into helping people. All right, Marty DeGarmo, that's all I got, brother. Thank you.
Marty, just before you do that, Chris, just have a look at your message on our group there.
Hey guys, I read thank you. I had a whole bunch of people send me super stickers. If you don't mind, let me just call these individuals out because I wasn't paying attention. Chris Van Hoffman, thank you very much for your super sticker. William and the kids, thank you. Ken Pringle, thank you very much for your super sticker. Chris again, thank you very much for your super sticker. Red, I'm looking for, okay. Joanne, is it House? Said it right the first time? Thank you very much for your super sticker, guys. Listen, thank you isn't good enough. It's just not good enough for what you're doing, okay? And you guys are doing this. I just got the big mouth to talk about it because it's the right thing to do. So thanks, Red, for bringing that to my attention, and everyone else. I appreciate every one of you. Janet Butler, thank you very much. You know what you did. All right, Marty, I'm blessing out here. It's back to you.
Well, thank God you didn't have anything. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up unless you gentlemen got any more. Okay, guys, like we've been saying, what Chris is doing is absolutely fantastic. I know a lot of people, what about me? Look, you take it where you can take it. When it gets bigger and more people are blessed and cabinets and pockets are full and we have more to give, trust me, what it's showing me that people want to give in OnPassive, we will change the world, no doubt about it. And that's a beautiful thing to see. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. Keep your eyes open. Like Red said, you got time to worry about something. You got time to go check the back office. Things are happening daily, okay? You can go back there now and download those things that Red just said. I have, and they're very detailed, very, very detailed. You read it, you'll know what to do. This is the company we're in. They're not leaving anybody behind. They're doing what they promised. And remember, a long time ago, I was reminded by Robin Noble, as said, as things get moving, you'll probably hear and see us less and less. Why? They're busy. This is what happens. We're at the finish. We're 1 yard line, and they want to make that first touchdown. And we will. And to do that, they got to keep busy. So be happy. We're fine. Nothing's falling behind. It's still March. It's only March 15th. We'll be fine. If anything pops up, there's a meeting tomorrow, the next day, or Monday. When we hear, you'll hear. As posted in the back office right away. So see you all. God bless and have a great evening, day, night. And if it's tomorrow, tell me what the lottery ticket was tonight. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'll see you all. Bye.